What's going on, guys? It's been a long time since I've made a video. The Grand Prix is very dirty. It's I haven't washed it in a couple of weeks, but this winter has been entirely brutal here in Maryland. It's not that bad. It was a lot worse the last time that I washed it, but yeah, it could go for a wash. Making an update video. Things that have happened since last June. I got in a car accident. I think I've already made videos about that. I let you guys know that the car is not totaled. Obviously, it's here. Here's the repairs. I don't think I've shown these yet. It is missing a side skirt though, so I've got that. You'll figure that out in this video. So I got a whole new fender, whole new door. They were repainted. I didn't have the car blended though, which, I mean, it's dirty, but honestly you can't tell the difference in paint really. The worst spot is on the hood, but the hood's not even like, you know, the whole thing's kind of nasty, so it doesn't look much different from the rest of the car. If you notice the lights around here, those are no longer on. I just turned those off today because this one burnt out, and I'm not gonna like drive around with one thing on and one thing off. I think that's just gay. So oh, also my fog lights are off because one of them burnt out, and then I replaced them with the really bright white I think 5000K or whatever fog lights on zzp.com. Those ones sucked because this one burned out within a week, and as you can see, they both melted my housings. So I do not recommend those whatsoever. This thing is not as pretty as it has been. I've got a lot of plans for it, and that's going to lead me into this next part of the video. Alright, so as you can see, I do have a new set of side skirts. These ones are actually, they're made by Duraflex. I don't know. That's the type of material that they are. I got them online because it was cheaper to get these than to get a pair of replacement. And they're a little rice, but I think it'll look good with the rest of the stuff that I have planned for the car. So I'm going to show you what these look like on here. And hopefully it'll look good. I mean, it's not gonna look like it will when it's finished, when the whole car is finished, because there's a lot in store for this, and I'll get into that after I show you what these look like on here. Alright, so I'm probably gonna fail at putting these on, but I'm gonna leave the camera set up just so you can watch me fail, because I feel like that'll be more funny than not watching me fail. Also, I'm not mounting both of these today. I'm just mounting this one side to see what it looks like, and I'm not even actually gonna screw it on because there's no point in putting an unpainted, mismatched colored part on your car with like zip ties and shit before getting the whole car redone. It's cool in some things, but I'm not doing it tomorrow. I might have to open the door. Yeah, I do believe I have to. I'm turning this. Alright, so the issue I'm running into is there's a bracket that holds the original side skirt on, and I think you can get this to fit in there, but it's kind of bent up underneath the car, so I need to bend it out in order to actually like get this. I don't know how much of that you saw me failing at, but yeah, this is not going well. Alright, so it's kind of rice. But I don't think it'll be too bad once I've got everything else that I'm going to do to this car on there. It obviously isn't fit properly at the moment. So, it will need body work. I'm going to take it to a shop for that. The other things that I'm going to end up doing to this car are the SD hood. I'm going to get carbon fiber because it's lighter than fiberglass and it's really nice. Probably better quality than fiberglass too. So for the lip, I'm going to get a SD front air dam lip, which looks, it's got like a fin here and bulges out here, and then it comes around, you know, and bulges out all the way through this part, and then does the same thing on the other side. I feel like those two things together plus the side skirt are gonna end up looking really good. That doesn't come in carbon fiber. I believe it's like a polymer or something like that. I don't know, but it comes in, you know, not carbon fiber, so I have to get that in whatever it comes in. And I'm also going to get the SD rear wing. That's going to be in carbon fiber because they offer it in carbon fiber, so why would I not get it? Taillights, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I need new taillights. I don't know if I'm going to go with OEM replacement and then just make them like look really clean, or if I'm going to get, part of me wants to get Altezas and tint them because that looks amazing, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Exhaust might stay stock for a while. Well, no, it won't. Who am I kidding? So for the exhaust, I'm probably going to leave the stock tips on there until I like find something new that I like or care to put something else on there. As for the exhaust, I've got everything I needed for my build, which is a lot of parts. Alright, for exhaust, I've got a log style manifold for the front and for the rear. I don't have another crossover pipe because I get everything from ZZP so far, and they don't have them in stock, and they haven't had them in stock in like forever. I've asked them about it before, and then they said they don't carry it. Then they took it off their website. Then they put it back on their website. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing with it, but they're obviously not making them or selling them anymore. So I also have a down pipe. It's a 3-inch down pipe. It's going to go in, you know, down. For the midsection, right now it doesn't have a resonator. It's got a resonator delete. It's just like 2.5 or 3-inch piece of pipe that got put in place after the resonator rusted out. I'm thinking about when I get the exhaust put on, I'm thinking about getting a glass pack muffler for a resonator to kind of deepen up the tone a little bit and you know, kill out some resonance, because this car gets kind of raspy. Like all 3800 series, they get raspy when you don't have a resonator, and I've never heard one that I've really loved the sound of, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to try something new. I'm going to leave the stock mufflers and stock, you know, rear exhaust for now, just because honestly I don't think they're that bad, and I want to keep it hushed. I don't want it to be super loud, but I want to have it, you know, have a somewhat aggressive sound to it. So that's what I'm going to end up running with. Hopefully I'll get that within the next couple of weeks, and I can make another video on that, and I'll also, you know, either in that video or before, I'll, you know, lay out all the parts and show you what I've got. Alright, so my next video is probably going to be going over the items that I have for the car. I could read it off a list, but I don't think anyone wants to hear that. I think it would be cooler to actually see everything laid out in front of you so you can actually know what I've got and see what it looks like, and I'll explain what it does. Horsepower goal for this car is hopefully around 300 wheel. If I can make more, that's great. If I don't make that, that'll be a bummer, but I might get over it. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when that'll be, but hopefully soon. Cross your fingers. And the only way to actually see it is to subscribe and hit the notification button thing. I don't even know if my channel has that, but if it does, do it. So I'll see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? Okay. Okay. So that took probably about 7 minutes longer than it needed to. This is really a two-man job to try to fit something like this, especially not using hardware. And it's definitely not fitted perfect. This is literally just like a test fit. There's definitely going to need... I keep saying definitely a lot. I don't need to keep saying that. Anyway, it will need body work. That now I'm going to get into showing you, exactly what it needs and what else I'm going to do to the car. So this is what it looks like. Okay, this part's going to get cut out. This is stupid.